Good morning, friends and my dear children. Your Lalita ma'am is back with another topic in the same lesson, that is Principles of Metallurgy. Okay, almost about 7 videos I have uploaded, okay, based on the whole concept of ore dressing, extraction methods and refining methods. All these methods already were uploaded. You can refer to Principles of Metallurgy 07 from 1 to 7, not only 07, from 1 to 7 videos. Playlist was ready, okay, for your reference sake. Okay, mostly children of class 10 are responding well for the videos. So in this video I am just going to tell you what kind of model questions you are going to get in the lesson Principles of Metallurgy. How the way of questioning will be there, okay, based on academic standards, how the way of questioning, okay, will be there for exam. Based on examination point of view, some of the questions I am going to deal in this video, okay, that will be very much useful to you, and I want this video to be like an interactive video, because I'll just discuss some questions with all of you, okay, and I would like you all to please give response to me in comments with your answers, okay. So please keep responding with your comments, okay, and most of my students were responding, and I am giving replies also to them, and I would like you all to please suggest for the next lesson which is going to be started, okay, like which you want for better reference, okay. I am thinking to start periodic classification of elements, okay, but some of you were asking for chemical bonding, and chemical bonding topic is actually not there, it is under deleted portion, okay. So periodic classification of elements is the next big lesson which is there in chemistry for class 10, okay. So I would like to start that lesson, okay. So after this video will be in the next video onwards, I will be dealing with periodic classification of elements, okay. So in this video I am going to discuss certain model examination questions, okay, how the questioning will be there and in what way you have to answer, okay. Some of the questions only I will deal with, and I would like you all to please answer those questions in your comments section, okay. Most of the children are responding very well, and if you are going to give me good response like this, I will like to start shortly with IIT concepts for classes 6th to 10th also, okay. So let us start with the model examination questions from metallurgy, okay. Model examination questions from metallurgy, okay. Actually the lesson name is what? Principles of Metallurgy, okay. How the way of questioning will be there, okay. So mainly you all have to know about academic standards which we come across in physical science, okay. We have 7 academic standards, okay, AS1 to AS7. So based on that academic standards only you are going to get questions, okay. So I would like to discuss questions based on academic standards, okay. Academic standard wise what kind of questions will be coming for your exam, that I will be discussing, okay. So academic standard 1, okay, academic standard 1, what is this? AS1, academic standard AS1. What is AS1? Conceptual understanding, this you all know, conceptual understanding. So from this conceptual understanding you will be getting direct questions like define the following, differentiate between so and so, classify the following, okay, identify the following, give reason for the following. Such kind of direct concept based questions you will be getting from AS1. And maximum weightage of marks also, 40% of weightage is there from AS1 only. Okay, not only for metallurgy lesson, but for the whole question paper pattern, AS1 questions will be focused more. Okay, so please concentrate on AS1 questions. Okay, questions like define, differentiate, classify, identify the following. Okay, give reason for the following, such kind of questions. Okay, so 40% weightage will be there. Please remember, right children? Okay, so questions from metallurgy. In what way you are going to get questions from metallurgy? AS1 questions. So what are those? So questions like this. Arrange the following metals. Arrange the following metals in the increasing order. In the increasing order of their reactivity. Increasing order of their reactivity. The metals given are what? Sodium, okay, iron, Fe, Ag, Zn. This is a 2 marks question. Okay, you will be getting this for 2 marks question. I would like you all to answer this question in comments section. I am not going to tell you because this totally depends on reactivity series. Okay, refer to reactivity series and then arrange them in the increasing order. Don't get confused. Okay, so this is a 2 marks question. Model questions I am giving. Next one, give an example with a chemical equation. Please note down, give an example with the chemical equation for the reduction of force. Reduction of force using highly reactive metals or using more reactive metals. Okay, more reactive metals. We have learnt reduction of certain oxides to certain ores to their respective oxides. Okay, so we have learnt reduction methods. You can refer to reduction methods. Okay, in that video you will come across this question. Highly reactive metals. With that highly reactive metals, how you are going to reduce, which method you are going to use. This is also a very important 2 marks question. You should write the example as well as chemical equation also for that. You can comment me for these questions. Okay, so how many comments I am going to get, I will check. I want to make this more interactive. I want you all to please give comments. Students are requested to give comments, in answers in comments. Okay, please. Next, write the physical methods used for concentration of ores. Write the physical methods used for concentration of ores. Okay, which method is used for sulfide ores? Which method is used for sulfide ores? Okay, for concentration methods, ore dressing methods, you should mention, and which method is being used for what? Which method is used for sulfide ores especially? For sulfide ores, which method you are going to use? See the direct questions. These all are. You can please copy from the board. Okay, all these are what? 2 marks questions, AS1, Academic Standard 1. I am going to rub the board. Okay. Next, what are the preventive methods used for corrosion? Okay, for rusting of iron, you will come across a phenomenon called rusting of iron. This I did not tell you. concept of corrosion I did not tell you, because you have learnt this in class 8 also, and the same thing will be discussed in chemical reactions and equations lesson, chapter 1 of class 10, right? So preventive measures, this I did not discuss in my previous 7 videos which I uploaded, but you have to comment me. Preventive measures or preventive methods for rusting of iron. Okay, iron gets rusted, iron articles get rusted. What are the preventive methods to prevent corrosion? Okay, corrosion means what? Eating away of metals. Metals gets oxidized when they are exposed to atmospheric oxygen. Okay, so to avoid rusting, what are the methods used? Oiling, painting, greasing, alloying, okay, galvanization. Okay, so these methods names you should mention there. 2 marks question, right? So this is one important question. From what? From AS1. This is from AS1. Okay. And next, see the way of questioning. Choose a metal out of the following which reacts with hot water but not with cold water. Which among the following reacts? And write the equation also. Okay, which among the following reacts with hot water but not with cold water? But not with cold water. Okay, so here 3 options are given. Sodium, B is given magnesium, and C is given iron. So which one reacts with hot water only but not with cold water? Okay, so this point you will get a tabular form. You had a tabular form in your textbook where reactivity of metals with water, with oxygen, with chlorine and with other substances, it is being given here. See, please remember, sodium is a highly reactive metal. In the reactivity series also we have learnt. So it can react even with cold water. And then magnesium can react only with hot water. Please remember that point. Magnesium can react only with hot water. Only with hot water. Okay. It cannot react with cold water. If you take a magnesium ribbon and keep it in water, you will not get magnesium hydroxide. Okay, so magnesium can react only with hot water. Please remember that point. And iron can react only with the steam. Okay, now iron can react only with the steam. Okay, so they'll ask you to write the relevant equation also. So you try for the equation, and if you can write the equation in comment section, I would like you to please comment me for the correct answers. Right, children? So these are the different types of questions you will be getting from Academic Standard 1, that is conceptual understanding. Right? 5 questions I have given to you. Next, moving on to AS2, that is asking questions and making hypothesis. Okay, asking questions and making hypothesis. AS2, Academic Standard 2, asking questions and making hypothesis. I would like you all to please follow the video till the end. Okay, because you'll be getting lot many questions from AS7. Okay, I'm following based on the academic standards. So till the end, in the end of the video, you may get very important questions. So I would like you all to please keep watching the video till the end. Okay, do not skip, because you will miss a lot if you are going to skip the video. Right? Thank you. So asking questions and making hypothesis means here you need to make conditional based questions. You need to frame questions. Okay, conditional based questions you need to frame. Okay, suppose one situation will be given to you. Based on that situation, what questions are arised in the mind of a child? Okay, If a teacher is going to teach you a concept, what questions have arisen in the mind of a child? So based on that, you need to frame questions. Okay, so let us see some model questions from AS2. Okay, so what questions arise in the mind of students when teacher explains about pyrometallurgy? Okay, teacher explained about pyrometallurgy. Teacher explained about pyrometallurgy. Okay, then what questions arise in the mind of student? Questions arise in the mind of student. Okay, you should write only the questions. You need not to write answers. Just you need to frame certain questions on the topic of pyrometallurgy. Okay, sometimes they may ask even question form also. Okay, like you can see, highly reactive metals cannot be extracted by reduction by carbon or carbon monoxide. Then what methods are to be applied? Okay, highly reactive metals, how they are to be reduced? Please, okay, please tell me. Highly reactive metals cannot be reduced with C or CO. Give reason. Okay, 2 marks question. Highly reactive metals will undergo what type of extraction methods? Electrolysis. Okay, because they are available in the form of either halides or in the form of oxides. Okay, so for them you need not to have any kind of reducing agents like carbon or carbon monoxide, water gas, whatever reducing agents which we have discussed in our previous video. Once go through that video. If you cannot able to see that, please refer to the previous video. Okay, right. So highly reactive metals cannot be reduced with the C or CO. Give reason. Because they are reduced with electrolysis process, and you should give an example also, right? So this kind of questions. And what is enrichment of ore? Ore enrichment, what questions you can frame on ore enrichment? Okay, questions on ore enrichment. Enrichment means nothing but ore enrichment means ore dressing methods only. Okay, ore dressing methods, just go through them, right? So this is all about AS2, right? AS2. Okay, now I'm going to tell you AS4, because AS3 is what? AS3 is experiment and field investigation. You will not get any questions on experiment and field investigation. Please remember, AS3 you will not get any questions directly. That's why I am moving on to AS4. What is AS4? AS4, collecting information and making a project, means you will be getting tabular form questions. Okay, AS4, collecting information and making a report. Collecting information and making a report. Collecting information and making a report. Okay, so on this you will be getting questions. Which kind of questions? Every time AS4 means always tabular form questions or graphical questions. Okay, or XYZ type of questions also. Okay, so logical, all 8 marks questions. This time I think you know the paper pattern. Okay, paper pattern consists of 8 marks questions, long answers. Okay, short answers are 4 marks and very short answers are 2 marks questions, right? So 8 marks questions you can get based on AS4. Okay, so what are those questions? You will be given one tabular form. Okay, see, one tabular form is given to you. Complete the following tabular form and answer the questions given below. Questions will be asked like that. Okay, complete the following tabular form questions. Like here ore is given, its formula is given, and the metal that can be extracted from it. Like this, you will be given one tabular form. Okay, so you will be given one tabular form. Or, okay, suppose bauxite is there. Bauxite. Okay, here missing spaces will be there. Missing spaces. Okay, here metal taken from bauxite is aluminium. That is filled, but here something P is given. You should write what is that P, what is Q, what is R, S, something like that. Okay, suppose copper pyrites. Copper pyrites. Okay, you know its formula is CuFeS2, it's given, and Q is given here. Which metal is extracted from it? Okay, which metal is extracted from it? And then Epsom salt is given here. Epsom salt. Okay, and its formula is not given. Its formula is not given. It's given as R, and magnesium is the metal extracted from it. And carnallite. Carnallite, it is given, yes, formula is not given. Okay, and potassium and magnesium, K and Mg can be extracted from it. So questions down of that, questions are what? Question number A, identify PQRS and write their relevant formulas. Identify PQRS. Write the formulas. Formulas for PRS. PRS. You should write the formulas. Okay. And questions like arrange the above metals in the increasing order of their reactivities. Arrange PQRS. Arrange PQRS in the increasing or decreasing order of reactivity. I think I should fill ink in my pen. In the increasing order of reactivity, right? And which metal among PQRS, which metal can exist in free state? Identify the metal which exists in free state. Identify the metal which exists in free state. Okay, which exists in free state. So like this, you will be getting 4 questions. Each question will be for 2 marks and your question is for 8 marks. So please concentrate on tabular form questions. Very, very important. Each question easily you can write and you will be getting 8 marks easily. Okay, in your hands you can get. Okay, write the name. Question number D. Write the name and formula of another ore of magnesium. Write the name and formula for another ore of magnesium. Okay, one ore it is given, carnallite, KCl MgCl2 6H2O. Okay, carnallite, here you will be writing the formula. And you have another ore for magnesium. Okay, already it's given here Mg. Already R is also an ore of magnesium only. Either you can write that one. Okay, and sometimes Epsom salt formula you should know, MgSO4 7H2O. Sometimes they may ask how many water molecules are there in Epsom salt. Like that also they may ask. 7 water molecules, MgSO4 dot 7H2O. Right? So 7 water molecules. Like that they can frame 4 questions and each question carries 2 marks and your tabular form questions will be for 8 marks each. One tabular form is given, down of that questions are given. Okay, 4 questions will be given. Right, very, very important. Okay, right. AS 4 questions. Okay, and then we'll go to AS 5. AS 5 means what? Communication through drawing and model making. Okay, so communication through drawing, AS 5. Communication through drawing and model making. So here you will be getting questions like either to draw a flow chart, okay, flow chart. You were asked to draw a flow chart for extraction methods or for purification methods, refining methods, whatever it may be. You are asked to draw flow charts. Okay, or they may give a diagram. Okay, they may give a diagram. Sorry for the disturbance. Right, they may give a diagram, or they may ask you to identify the parts, or identify the diagram is for either which type of extraction, what for the diagram is used. Such kind of diagrammatic questions comes under AS5. Okay, so like for example, here you have one question. Write the steps involved in the extraction of metals from their ores. Write the steps involved in the extraction of metals, or sometimes they may ask refining methods, steps involved in refining of metals from their ores. Okay, now refining of metals from their ores, or they may ask you to write a flow chart or something like that. Flow chart questions, diagrammatic questions, all comes under AS5. And then AS6, academic standard 6. What is that? Appreciation skills and aesthetic sense. Okay, some value based questions or appreciation questions. Appreciation, you should appreciate a phenomenon. Appreciation and aesthetic sense. Aesthetic sense means some value based questions. Okay, value based questions you will be getting. Or they may ask you to appreciate one phenomenon, one science phenomenon they will give, they'll ask you to appreciate that. Or some value based questions you will be getting. Okay, so that comes under what? AS6. So what model questions you will have? What questions you will be having? Appreciate and explain the prevention methods. Appreciate and explain the preventive methods of corrosion. Okay, corrosion, appreciate. Preventive methods, if they are not there, it will be very difficult for us. Everything gets rusted. Okay, isn't it or not? So appreciate and explain prevention of corrosion. Appreciate and explain prevention of corrosion. Right? And appreciate the utility of alloys. Appreciate the utility of alloys. Appreciate the utility of alloys in the field of jewelry making, in the field of industries. Okay, in jewelry making, we use alloys. What alloys? 22 karat gold, 24 karat gold. I think you have learnt that. In text questions will be there. Okay, so appreciate the utility of alloys in making ornaments and industrial goods. Ornaments and industrial goods. Okay, so appreciation questions, AS6. Right, now moving on to AS7. AS7, that is application to daily life and concern to biodiversity. Right, children? AS7, application to daily life. Application to daily life and concern to biodiversity. Okay, you should have some value. Okay, value should be there to conserve your ecosystem. Concern to biodiversity. Okay, application to daily life. Daily life application questions. Okay, what kind of questions you will be getting from this lesson? As just now I told you, what is 22 karat gold? Okay, why is it preferred in making jewelry? What is 22 karat gold? What is 22 karat gold and how is it? Why is it preferable? Okay, why is it preferred in making jewelry? Why is it preferred? I want the answer for this in comment section. Why is it preferred in making jewelry? Okay, children, please keep interacting. Okay, because this is not a live class. I would like to take some live streaming sessions also. Once if I'm going to develop myself, definitely I'll take live streaming sessions also, right? So please give comments. Okay, write answers in comments, right? So next question, once you see, very important, XYZ questions, application based questions. You have question like this also. We use PVC pipes. We use PVC pipes for water supply instead of metal pipes. Give reason. PVC pipes we will use. Instead of metal pipes, we use PVC pipes. What is the reason for that? Instead of metal pipes. Okay. Instead of metal pipes. This is also the concept of corrosion. I think you can get the point. Right? Fine. Next, see here, one or two XYZ questions also I will deal with. Okay, so please do not skip. Do not skip the video. Okay. I would like you all to answer what is X, what is Y, what is Z in comments section. Okay. See third question. X is a sulfide ore. Sulfide ore present in the middle of the reactivity series. Present in the middle of the reactivity series. Okay. Then answer the following. Name the process by which it is concentrated. Name the process by which it is concentrated. Concentration method. Which method you will use for concentrating that sulfide ore? Okay, by which it is concentrated. Ore dressing method. You should identify. I want reply in my comments section. Right? Which extraction method it undergoes? What is the extraction method? Ore dressing method, extraction method, as well as a refining method. What is the refining method? Special names are there for this. Okay. So you should identify that metal, that ore. Okay. As well as you should write the extraction, first ore dressing methods, extraction method, okay, refining method also. Okay, especially in the middle of the reactivity series we have discussed, right? So you have to identify that metal, and sometimes they may give the clue for that metal. That metal can be used for making what we call electrical wires, okay, which is a very good conductor of electricity. Such kind of clue also they may give. Now I gave you the clue. So identify that metal and tell me which metal is that. In comment section, I would like you all to please write in comment section. I'll definitely reply for your questions as well as answers. Okay. So please keep answering. Note down this one. Right. And then a metal M found in nature as carbonate ore. Another question. Okay, a metal M found in nature as carbonate ore. Found in nature as carbonate ore. Okay, the substance can be used as an antiseptic lotion also. Okay, antiseptic lotion, or to keep your skin smooth and healthy for long time. Okay, can be used as an antiseptic lotion. Antiseptic lotion. Okay, identify the ore. Identify the ore and the metal M, and write its extraction method, and with balanced equation, and write its extraction method, and write its extraction method with balanced equation. Okay, and name the furnace, that also. Name the furnace in which the process is done. Name the furnace in which the process is done. Okay, I would like to give answer for this question in the video itself, right? A metal M found in nature as carbonate ore, that is zinc carbonate, used as an antiseptic lotion, because calamine, zinc carbonate is what? Calamine. Calamine can be used as antiseptic lotion for your, I think you all know about lactocalamine, right? So calamine is ZnCO3. If it is a carbonate ore, what is the extraction method? You all know, calcination. So zinc carbonate, on calcination, it is reduced to zinc oxide and carbon dioxide escapes out. So you will write the balanced equation for this. And where the process of calcination is done, in which furnace it is done? Calcination is done in reverberatory furnace. Okay, so such kind of questions, XYZ questions, daily life application based questions, you will be asked. So please focus on the way of questioning for every chapter. Okay, based on academic standards. First, have a great grip on academic standards. Then definitely you will better understand the way of questioning in the exam. Okay, then you can write enjoying the answer for that questions. You need not to write big answers. Okay, answer to the point. 2 lines, 1 line answers also can fetch you with very good marks, right? So this is all about the way of questioning from metallurgy lesson. So I hope you all will interact with me through your comments. Okay, so please share the video to all your friends, okay, whoever are doing class 10, and even for the children of class 11 also, it will be useful also. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, dear children, and please keep working hard. Your exams are nearing. Okay, your hard work is your superpower. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.